Hey everyone, this is Kevin Bonham. I'm an assistant professor at Tufts Medicine and co-host of the podcast Audio Immunity, along with Matt, who's been doing the other videos on this channel. I thought I would just hijack this space to make a point that I haven't seen covered a lot. I've seen a number of, I've seen a couple of articles that have addressed this, but this is this idea that all of this uh, blocking of grants at the NIH and NSF, all of this, reducing the indirect costs is somehow saving money. I think early on when they said they were going to try to cut NIH indirects to 15%, the one of the people in charge said, "Oh, we just saved the government $4.5 billion," which sounds great. I mean, if we could really find $4.5 billion of money that's being wasted, I'm all for that. But the fact is that that money pays for real things. It pays for this office that I'm sitting in. It pays for lab space, water and gas that goes to fuel Bunsen burners, and electricity to keep the lights on, keep the Wi-Fi going so that we can connect to the internet and have Zoom meetings and submit our data journals. All of these things are paid for indirects. Now, is there waste? Yeah, maybe. I don't imagine that every dollar is perfectly well spent. That's throughout the federal government. That's through anything you're spending money on. There's going to be some waste involved. There has been no effort to identify any of that waste. There has been no effort to find things that are not worth spending money on. This money is not being saved. It's being taken away from the research endeavor. Now, ideologically, some people in government might say, we don't want to be spending money on this research. We don't want to be spending money on cancer research or, dealing with multiple sclerosis or other autoimmune diseases. And, if that's the case, then Congress can pass bills. I mean, I disagree with that, but Congress can pass bills to reduce that funding. Some people don't believe in more basic science, like you might look at, scorpion venom. Why are people researching that? That doesn't seem important. Just read a really cool article about how the research into weird animal venoms eventually led to GLP-1 drugs that, lots of people are taking now. So anyway, all of this is to say, if the goal is to not spend money on research, I don't agree with that, but that's something you could do. And that's something Congress could do if they could actually pass a bill. Is it worth looking for waste? Maybe. I would support efforts to identify places where money isn't being spent well, in the NIH or elsewhere. This is not that. This is slashing and burning and punishing research universities as because they're an alternate source of authority and truth, and have pushed back on, the policies of this administration and others. And that, I think, in the guise of saving money, is just BS. So anyway, I wanted to make that point, make sure that Matt is not the only one that is trying to communicate here, and I will maybe do some others of these. And eventually we're going to record new podcasts, and I think we're going to eventually post podcast videos here as well, so get more into the science of immunology instead of all this doom and gloom stuff. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.